Guys, welcome back for the last of my Christmas decorating. I am fully decorated inside, but we're gonna be working on my front porch, front step area, my front door, and then also our yard decorations for Christmas today. My husband has already set up all of the lights that we put out, and he did that very similar to how we have set them up in the years past, so I didn't want to bore you with like redundant footage of that, but I will leave our past Christmas light decorating videos linked in the description box if you want to check them out. And of course I am going to give you an overview. But one thing about Christmas lights is that while they are absolutely stunning lit up at night, they don't look like much during the day. So my goal today is to introduce some more opaque decorations, or just decor that looks really pretty and really fun and festive during the day as well as lit up at night. And I've got some ideas that I've actually never tried before and some really budget-friendly options. So I'm hoping that it all turns out and that these are some ideas that you might be able to implement at your own home. But yeah, let me show you what we're working with, what we're about to do, and then we'll start setting everything up. Okay, this is our starting point, and like I said, it's very similar to last year's display. We have all of our Christmas trees and our reindeer family up here in the front flower bed. We have these snowflakes that we hung in front of the window here because we don't have an actual front porch, so this is just all open space. And last year, this is the solution that we found, and we loved it, so we did it again. We also do still have our Govee permanent outdoor lights up there, and we've been lighting those up red and green, and they look so pretty with the icicle lights. These are a warm white icicle light that hangs down over them. It just adds so much dimension to our light display. We also have our front bushes wrapped with warm white lighting, and you can kind of see the strings here. Don't worry, I'll show you what it looks like at nighttime. But this is our primary task for today. We have nothing going on our front step, so I'm about to change that and make this look just as festive as our real plan that I have is to use this Christmas nutcracker. He is absolutely stunning. He's got like gold and silver and white and cream colors, and was an amazing find at the end of season clearance last year at HomeSense. Let me show you this. Originally $250, and we got him for $59 the day after Christmas. It was insane. So I know that I want to use him right here next to our front door, and that's really all that we had for that space. So I've had to go out and gather other things, but first I'm going to clear this off, set him up there. And I did want to say before we get into the outdoor yard decorating that today's video is sponsored by Aura Frames. So thank you so much to Aura for partnering with me and sponsoring today's video. I have been sharing tons of gift ideas for kids. I shared a full wrap with me and what I got my kids for Christmas video, my very first video of December. I always look forward to that. It's one of my favorites to film. But you guys were asking for other gift ideas for like grandparents, co-workers, friends, extended family members, and Aura Frames is the best idea, hands down. So if you've never heard of them before, Aura Frames are absolutely stunning, reloadable picture frames. You can have them in landscape or portrait motion. I have the Carver matted version, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's completely free to upload photos to it using the free Aura app and a super quick Wi-Fi setup. But what I love about them is that you can share the responsibility of adding pictures and updating it with multiple people or family members. It's a great grandparents gift if all of the kids get together or all of the grandkids get together and buy the gift and then load some of their favorite photos onto it and then kind of update that throughout the year, especially if you have family that live in different states like we do, or friends who are going to be out of town, travel a lot for work like we do, then this is the perfect gift for them to stay connected with friends and family and everyday life through gorgeous photos shared on the Aura frame. Like I said, it's a quick and easy Wi-Fi setup, super easy to add additional photos or change up the slideshow using the free Aura app. And I will have a discount code for you if you want to gift this to someone special in your life or just have one in your own home because they are absolutely stunning. Then I'll go ahead and leave the link to Aura down in the description box along with a specialized discount code for you. So thank you so much to Aura for partnering with me and sponsoring today's video. So there was just a UPS delivery driver delivering a package to my neighbor across the street, and he was staring at me like I was so crazy holding up those doormats like this, smiling in front of the camera. He was just like, what the heck is she doing? But I do really like the way that this turned out. I wish that this red one was just a tad larger, but I couldn't find a scatter rug that was kind of this size in a Christmas theme. So this is going to have to do. I got this, I think this is a Valentine's Day doormat from TJ Maxx, and it's an oversized one, so I just layered it with this Happy Holidays from Target, and I think that's so cute. The black from the Happy Holidays like matches with our door, and then the red matches with the bulbs on the garland here, and I'm going to pull in more red with the wreath that I'm going to work on. So if you've been following around with all of my other Christmas decorating, then you know that I have purchased multiple wreaths for the front door, and none of them have fit because the space in between the door and the storm door is like this big, and so they're all sticking out too much and they get smushed when I try to close the storm door. So I was in Kirkland's this morning, and they are having 50% off of all of their Christmas wreaths and garlands, and I stumbled upon the very last Norfolk pine pre-lit wreath, and it is stunning. It was like it was waiting for me. So here is the wreath, and it definitely looks very full like this, but full in that it's got volume out this way and not necessarily volume this way, if that makes any sense. So I have not tried it on the door yet. I am going to see if I can hang it on our door wreath hook and see if this storm door will close, and if it does, this is a big win. It closes. I am in shock. I cannot believe that this fits in there. Oh my gosh, and it's so pretty, and it matches the garlands that we have on the inside. I did get a red bow for it. I'm gonna try it at both the bottom and the top. And I got some gold baubles from Hobby Lobby, like red ones similar to these ones on the garland, that I'm going to try to use as an accent in here, but if the door doesn't close, we'll just call it good with the wreath and the bow. I am shocked that this storm door closed with those Christmas baubles and that red bow on there. I did not think this was going to work. But I am really glad that it did, because I feel like that looks so pretty, and I love the pops of red. Like, it's something that's noticeable and captures your attention in the daylight, but it's going to look so magical and special when I light this at nighttime and you can see it with all of the other Christmas lights. I really love the way that that turned out. But now that I have something on the front door, I want to do something in this little window over here, and I was really trying to challenge myself to do something I've never done before. Typically I just have this DIY sign that I made with my Cricut machine 3 years ago, I think it is. It's white and it's got snowflakes on it and it says joy and it's gorgeous, and I usually hang that right there and it just covers up the windows. But this year I don't want to cover up the windows. I wanted to find a way to bring the snowflakes that are hanging in front of our other windows over and kind of extend it and not have those seem like random snowflakes. So I got these snowflake window clings from Temu. I shared them in my must-have holiday decor haul and I love them. We put a majority of them in our playroom windows, and by we, I mean my daughters did it while I just kind of peeled the stickers off for them, and it turned out so beautiful. And they did use all of the snowflake ones, but we have some of these little round ones left that kind of remind me of snowballs. So I'm going to use those in the windows here, and then for actual snowflakes and to add a little bit of dimension, I was in the Dollar Tree and found these snowflake ornaments that are so pretty. They had two different styles. They had an iridescent one and then one that kind of looked a little flocked and textured. So I got some of the flocked textured looking ones, and then also a pack or 2 packs of them actually that were in a slightly different style, but they came with more. So those flocked ones were individual ornaments, and these packs come in 6 or 10 and they have different styles, and I'm just going to attach them to the window with sticky tack and keep my fingers crossed that that holds up at least for the month of December. Okay, I am really loving how this is turning out. It's so magical. I think it's so pretty, and I've walked down to the street. You can clearly see it from the street without it being like too flashy. The ornaments don't light up. They'll just like reflect the Christmas lights at nighttime. I think it's gonna be so beautiful and so magical. But now I want to fill out the rest of the steps here. So I brought out this pot that I already owned, and we have this planter filler that is pre-lit from last year at Target, but I do think they brought it back again this year. I am gonna keep my fingers crossed that when I unbox this, it will take up this entire space. I really like this one because it's a neutral creamy white color, and so it complements the nutcracker, but if I have to, I do have some smaller planters that I can swap out, but I'm just hoping to add some height and a little bit of visual interest over here. And then I did find these gorgeous red and green present boxes is what they look like at Hobby Lobby recently, and they were extremely affordable. Everything at Hobby Lobby is 50% off, but for the largest size of these, I think it was $13, and then the medium size was $10, and the smallest side was like $7, I believe. So I went ahead and got all 3 sizes that were left, and then a couple extra of the larger ones, and I'm going to accent the step space and mix them in with these lit present boxes that we found in the Target Wonder Shop this year. There are also 3 different sizes of these. They look very similar to the reindeer that we already have. Like, they're like a grapevine, and then there's red accents and some greenery accents. I just think they'll be really pretty together, and that way they're interesting to look at in the daylight, but then also at nighttime they'll light up and be beautiful as well. So hopefully this comes together the way that I am dreaming it up in my head. Shut up. Why is this so cute? I wish that I had a few more to go over here, kind of like presents under a Christmas tree, and maybe also on this side and then spill over that way. But for now, I'm loving the asymmetrical look, and maybe I'll make it a priority to find more of these present boxes next year if they come back to Hobby Lobby, because they are just so pretty. But the last thing that I'm going to do is add these Christmas bulbs to our front yard tree right here, and I'm also maybe thinking to the end of the display on that tree right there, or maybe even on the ground, just to bring some red over to that side. I got these from Walmart in both the red and the gold color, and they were only $8.98, just such random prices at Walmart, but $8.98 each. And when I bought them, I thought I was buying one, but they're actually 2 packs, so I think I have a total of 12. I am so sorry, guys. I did not realize that my memory card filled up, so I'm not exactly sure where the last clip cut off, but I have just been blowing up these little ornaments. I had no idea that I would need to blow them up like balloons. I mean, in one place on the front packaging, it does say 12 inches in diameter after inflated, but nowhere else does it say that like you have to blow these up like a balloon. For some reason I was thinking in my head there would be like a wire cage in the center that you just kind of like pop into shape or something, but no. So I've got all of these ones from the tree inflated so far, and then I did put one over next to that little ornament there. I don't know if you can see it because the ladder might be in the way. And I think I'm gonna put this one by the ornament on the end just to bring some red over into that area, but I still have 6 more to inflate and I don't want to bore you guys with that. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, inflate all of the rest of them and hang them up off camera, and then just show you what this looks like all magical and lit up at nighttime. So I'm so excited to see what it looks like. I think it's gonna look so beautiful, and I love all of these ideas. These were great finds, even having to blow them up and inflate them like balloons. I still feel like they were great finds for the price. They're just so pretty. I love that you can see them in the daylight, and they will be really easy to store and use year after year. I'm loving the snowflakes on the glass and all of the presents around. I just feel like they're the perfect complements to our actual Christmas lights, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed these ideas and might have seen something that you can use in your own home just to make it a touch more festive. Don't forget to check my description box and check out Aura Frames for all of your holiday gifting that you need to do. Huge shout out to Aura Frames for partnering with me on today's video and offering that discount to all of my subscribers. All of that information is in my description box, so go ahead and click that link and check them out. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish this up, hang all of these, and then show you what it looks like at night. Thanks so much for choosing to spend your time here with me, and I'll see you all in the next one.